What is going on, everyone? Stevo Supremo here, and I am just another game collector, and apparently going for full sets in game collecting is a dead thing now in 2025, at least according to the live stream I just tuned into. I was watching Get the Greg Games. I think I've mentioned him on the channel a time or two already. He's a channel pretty much focused on graded game collecting. He's on a journey right now to get a graded copy of the very first Mario game on NES, Super Mario Brothers on NES. So it's been kind of cool watching his videos going through that. The sad thing is he's like selling off a lot of his collection to do that, just because he's not like into collecting anything but graded things. So it's his thing. All the power to him. So everyone's got their own little collecting niches we like to have, and one of those is full set collecting. A lot of people like going for full sets. Now, me, right now, I got a few different things going on, but according to this live chat that was going on, someone brought it up, and they said that the question was asked, who still collects full sets in 2025? Like, people should have been wiser by now to know that so many games on so many systems just are not good and they're not worth buying for the system. A lot of filler titles. So who are the ones still doing that in 2025? And a lot of them are in agreement. But there's only a few channels. When I thought about it after thinking about that question and watching the stream, I was like, you know what? There's only a few channels I watch who are actually going for full sets. Retro Wolf, I know he's still going for GameCube. I think eventually he's going for a PS2 one. And then I think the JRPG Life people were going for the complete 3DS. And that's about it. I think Retro Rick, is he still going for a complete NES? Has he finished his yet? I have no idea. But those are the only ones. I don't really know. I don't watch any others who are really going for a full set of anything. So maybe they have a point. I remember seeing those type of videos all the time back in the day, or not even back in the day, but not too long ago. I myself personally, it'd be nice to have a complete Wii U set and a complete GameCube set. Those were my main goals, if anything, wanting to get full sets. Wii U, just because maybe it's one of the shortest and easiest ones to get and cheapest ones, and I actually do enjoy a majority of the games on my Wii U. Still enjoy playing that system to this day. GameCube, everyone wants one. It seems like it's a very expensive journey to go on. For me, I got like all the heavy hitters out the way except Pokemon Box. Except I don't tackle this feat or journey like it seems others, like a Retro Wolf, is going for. Like, he completes this stuff in like a year or two. I do this very slowly and passively. And for the systems like the GameCube and the Wii U, I get the games I actually want to play first. Get them first and foremost. And the other ones, it's only if it's like in a lot or something where I buy a collection and it's basically for free that I'm getting to add it to my collection. That's how a lot of the Wii and extra titles I have, they basically get added to my collection for little to no charge. And it's the only reason it's like they keep the tin growing to the size that it is. So it's very passively going for the full sets in it. If I go to the local game show here in town, it's just like, do they have a GameCube game I need? Okay. Do I really need it? Like, that's the discussion that's going on in my head, and most of the times I don't pick it up. It's got to be like in a bundle or something where I'm getting a really good deal on it. So I'm not going out there like every paycheck, every week, adding a new GameCube, adding a new Wii U game to the collection. It's actually been a while. I've added some GameCube recently, but it's been a while since I bought a Wii U game for my collection. I'm just going to be honest. There's like nothing out there. I'm like, what do I need to get that I want to play? And nothing's popping to my mind. So it sits on the back burner till something comes to mind. More importantly, there are active things that I do love to play, that I do go for the full sets of those series. Not really full sets of collections of NES and Super Nintendo or anything, but for some series. First and foremost, for like game genres, I'm a big survival horror fan, so I try to collect a lot of survival horror stuff. And then it can come to developers like Capcom. I love getting a lot of Capcom games, so I try to add those to the collection. It's like a double hitter with Monster Hunter. I try to get a lot of Monster Hunter stuff too, but kind of connects since it's a Capcom. And then From Software stuff, since I'm a big fan of their titles and their video games, I try to add a lot of From Software stuff to the collection. And then the series I've talked about multiple times on this channel that I try to get everything complete in box for. The Metroid series, one that I truly love, that I'm going after everything for, at least NA copies. And if you guys have been following the channel for a while now, you know I'm down to one more, the classic series on the NES, that yellow box version. Just need to get that one. Castlevania, another one that's near and dear to my heart that I love. If you tuned in, we just did a live stream of it where we beat the first game yesterday. Not as many hiccups as I was having that first live stream I did with it, with getting disconnected, but really enjoy Castlevania. And the fun thing about Castlevania, I'm nowhere near like I am with like Metroid and the Dragon Warrior Dragon Quest series. I still got a good amount to go for that series. I still got to get all the NES versions complete in box. I still need Area of Sorrow on the Game Boy Advance complete. I still need Legacy of Darkness on this for the 64 complete. And we won't even talk about like the Game Boy stuff, because if you guys know, there's a heavy hitting Game Boy one, which I'll probably never add to the collection unless I just stumble across it complete. But even a cart would regard that copy. Alex Return to Mother Base just picked it up, so you can tune into his channel if you want to find out what game we're talking about and see which one he added to his collection. Then, of course, Dragon Warrior, really close on that one. Just need 4 complete in box on the old NES here, and I'll have a copy of all those games as well. So, and Resident Evil, like I buy Resident Evil stuff on multiple consoles, multiple same games. It's stupid and a waste of money, but I just love the franchise. And again, it's only if I can like get that stuff really cheap. I'm not paying full price on double the things. But as far as full sets, it does seem like it is something that is kind of winding down, and not a lot of people are doing it. If you're someone who is going after like a full set, like a 3DS or a Vita, a PSP, that'd be interesting. Or something small. Maybe you're a Virtual Boy collector. You only got 13 games there to really add to your collection, so that could be a fun one. And not as expensive as a lot of these other ones. It's got an expensive game for it, but in the long run, probably nowhere near as expensive as what you'd invest in a lot of other systems. Or are you kind of like me too, where you got your certain franchises and stuff you love to collect for, or your genres, or just developers you like to support? So it is interesting. Maybe it's something that will make a comeback, or maybe it's not dead, and it's just one section of people who think it's dumb and they want it to die and don't understand why people do it. But again, the people I follow, they're just not doing full sets. And like for me, it's a very, very passive thing. Like I said, only if it's good deals, and really only if I'm wanting it at the time. So it's very passive for me. Mainly focusing on the games I want to get, that I want to play. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd really like to have your thoughts on it, to see if you do think full set collecting is something that's kind of dying off, or like, no, it's still here. People are still going for it. Let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.